Fancy a look at my wares?
Shine, I fear.
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
Fancy a look at my wares?
See you tomorrow.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to last.
Only fools and urchins hope for their
Another day.
This might be worth a read. Let's have a look then.
Quite a quandary. Might you be looking to inlet? I will see to it that I trust Orts.
Aye, sir.
Well met.
I don't fancy my chances. What's that?
You're going to regret that.
There's much needs doing.
Peril can result from a moment's incaution.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
That's enough toil for one day, methinks.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun. Do let me know if you're...
One wrong move, and...
You are the Vermundian and Her Majesty's good... A friend of mine has moved house. You see, I have reason to believe thus. To have a besides, Ort tells me such ne'er-do-well. You have my gratitude, sir. Should Ort arise, report to...
Some other time, mate.
Now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I expect I could find some duty to attend to.
best not be bothering me.
Monster.
Why is Vermont funding our research?
I don't know, but I heard a rumor that 'tis...
What? Where did he hit?
It is only what I heard, but you're quite...
I do wonder what the director...
Speak your mind if...
Not much going on.
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know.
Another one?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. You really mustn't be so imprudent.
Yes, yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you.
What about you? Who seems familiar?
What brings you here?
I've never heard such nonsense.
I've got to keep my wits about me. trace life to its source, what might I find? There's been word of a... Indeed, the beast turned a group of soldiers to stone with... But as it so happens, the account held that a curse that not even... Speak your mind. Speak your mind if...
Wait for the new equipment coming.
We'll see if you can escape me.
Ugh. Ugh. Who are you supposed to be then? Eh? Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our home. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. I'm not sure I can stomach it, mind.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like... They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting... and having a few whelps along makes setting up on a new... But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as...
Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Who are you supposed to be?
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp. Well, go on then. Don't...
I'd rather not talk to you if I can avoid it. Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining. I'd rather not talk to you if I can avoid it. Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
What's gone wrong with the world? Take that from you. Show them your metal!
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while? Do take care not to stray so far next time. Let me get that.
Welcome. Time is a slippery beast. Some of us get sweet.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see. I can't wait to see what the day holds. The month is just another opportunity to improve.
Was it you who got me? Suppose I should be grateful. But what am I to... You know of a place I could work? What?
The He's only half the battle.
We must rest. I trust we've all inspected our equipment. Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Oh, I've got my freedom. Shouldn't this work for me out there? What? Are you toying?
My back's so stiff after a drink.
What is it? I've been forsaken.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Welcome. And well, business has been better, but I shan't complain. Do come again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter. An investment. Made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
The morrow is just another opportunity to improve.
Go on, have a look.
We forget the value of a moment's contemplation.
We shall remain here.
Hard to believe the lad never Did he ever tell you his story? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. 'Twas hard not to laugh. We've a new hideout now. Aye, I ain't a fit. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ugh.
Precious little time. Time to
Isn't the
behave.
colour I was... Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Back to it, I suppose. It's been a hard day.
Some of us get complacent. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted. To get to work.
Interested in my wares?
I can't wait to see.
Oh, I've got my freedom. Shouldn't there's work for me out there? What? Oh, shouldn't there's work for me out there? What?
Good morning to get earlier as your
Go on, have a look. Time to be heading home. I'll gladly stay a while.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here. Perhaps we ought...
I've got my freedom. Shouldn't there's work for me out there? What?
Drawing in a crowd is only half the battle.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? Oh, what does this say?
Might as well take a look. While you're here, stop by again, Soup.
Do take care on the roads. Commerce is the domain of clever minds. Much obliged. Solution eludes me, but I'm certain.
Tranquil places such as this are real treasures.
Welcome.
We shall await you here, Master.
Mind your manners, lest you wear out your welcome. I'd be delighted to serve you.
Welcome, sir, as...
Quiet as a milk on hereabouts.
Where to now?
could use a bit of recycling.
Just one last...
Some call it
and I'll be
culture.
done
I
for
call
the
it
day.
dull.
No sense dwelling
Now, where was I?
always sets me to think this place.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Go on an adventure of my own.
Find someone to buy me a drink.
I've a nose for rumours of everything.
A fair wind's coming.
To each their own.
Feel it in
The
my
world.
Last night's patron, wasn't it?
Perhaps 'tis time. Yours is a... Wonderful. I cannot deny that you're astounding. Perhaps 'tis... astounding. Whate'er hardships... Delightful. Perhaps 'tis time. I'm afraid I'm not here to... Promising. I cannot deny that you're... sensational. Perhaps 'tis... promising. I cannot deny that you're...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. A crime committed here will see one confined to jail. I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Nice place, this. I'm in Melbourne. My whiskers are looking at her.
If he asks me again, I'll claw out the
Where to
guy.
now?
At least all my patrons have been fine so far. I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Find myself drawn to quiet spots
is
in my life without a little spice.
It's quiet about.
Whate'er hardships we... Not just now, What could this mean? Whate'er hardship... Wonderful. Perhaps 'tis time...
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you. Do take care not to stray so far next time.
In the years since the yet just now that...
puts me in the mood for a sod off.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no
It was the
cult
same.
fan. They are today. Just how I like it.
I'm in fine fettle today. How might I be of service?
The latest tidings from was a trap. I thought to myself, might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Our coin reserves are much depleted after that indulgence. An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure. Something smells divine.
Look, as long as you think.
Do take care on the road, sir. Commerce is the domain of clever minds. Much obliged. I'm certain there is one.
Neglect my ledger. Just to keep a record. No shame in letting down.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Oh, my joints have been aching something. Fierce of late.
We must rest. I trust we've all inspected our equipment. Come, we've much to be getting on with. A new day, a new perspective. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here. We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Mayhap circumstantial contrive to enter. If you're looking for idle...
We shall remain here.
Must be my winter coat growing in.
Wonder if anyone else shares my sorrows.
I like to come here when I'm not sure what to do about that.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs. Why
What is life without a little spice?
It's quiet about.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
I'm just grateful to lead a quiet life.
I ought to find something to buy me a drink.
Perhaps 'tis time.
Yours is...
Promising. You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for themselves. Yet there is... I lived as but one man. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter. Here I am.
Oof, that was close. We shall remain here.
A place to sit.
I find myself drawn to quiet spots.
There's the full bread on these meager wages.
There's no in life for its pleasures.
Could earn a decent wage if I find
'Tis no simple matter. Here I am. 'Tis no simple. Here I...
It's quiet about.
I've just had a thought. The pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
There's no shame in living life for its delightful breeze.
So many happy voices carried on.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Now,
There's ought to be said for peace story the white and rabbit's pink.
There's
Tis no simple matter. Here I am.
Not of it or ever happened here, anyhow. I'm in it now. I say it's getting cold.
you!
Anything's better than this.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find
The sooner my duties are
Time to be ready.
Ready to give the signal.
Off we trot.
Anywhere's better than the middle of the crowd.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Yeah, wind's coming. Some patrons can be rather demanding.
Always sets me to think.
What is life without a little spice?
It's delightful.
Fine spot to take my mind off.
No sense in dwelling on what I...
There's no shame in living life for its pleasures.
Nice place, this.
My sincerest apology. Lady Wilhelmina is attending to... Lady Wilhelmina is attending...
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in? You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. But I cannot simply end his life. Oh, I must first expose his misdeeds. Only then will I allow myself to... Oh, so I'd sworn. Perhaps the time has come to surrender. You would lend me your aid. And recall, if the proof I seek yet I suppose there is truly naught save deliver him a gruesome demise. For still, if you insist upon 3 days, I shall wait patiently.
There's no shame in living life for its pleasures.
I'll find myself a worthy patron soon.
No one will disturb me here.
In case you haven't noticed, so if there's no one about, you might...
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
What are we to do?
As Minister Allard is of the Queen Regent's faction, I expect he speaks regularly with Regent Kin Sven.
I believe I can guide you to the person in question. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I'm quite right. It's a thankless job, this.
Our soldiers need better.
We shall await you here, Master.
Wonder if there's any easy work.
Number on my shoulders.
You are not permitted.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. 'Twould seem my mother has... Which, but I don't understand. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the false... 'Tis a frightful thought. Yet, you wish to expose Allard's... but of course, go to his manor come nightfall. If you say... My mind is...
Fine place to sit and gather one's...
You are not permitted to be here.
But not at the expense of my people.
It's quiet about.
Our soldiers need better training.
I quite like it here.
Lost townspeople.
I'll not take that from you!
Allah, long have I borne witness to... I visited his manor. I recall that he was rather particular. Mayhap he's concealed. Shall I summon him here? You could make use of his absence. Excellent. I will... Once you've seen him depart his manor, make...
Bunch of sluggards.
I cannot afford another magical daughter.
Never should have taken this shift.
I'll not brook such nonsense. It's the same. Just how I like it. My list of duties grows ere long.
If anyone else shares my sorrows.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
I suspect this will suffice as proof.
You're wasting your time talking.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Been a while since I heard a good story. So many happy voices.
drawn to quiet spots like this.
To each their own. The world's better for it.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Time was, you'd think that'd be on at least time net if we keep mixing.
No hope to be found where'er I turn. 'Tis quiet about.
What, pray tell, are you doing here? Know your place.
When I've ought to say.
Must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on it. I could have sworn I had ought to attend to. What was the same? They are.
Mind?
I fear I've not.
And who are you, And who are you?
Who are you supposed to? If there's aught you have to say, then say it. I am away with you then.
Let them talk. I'm too old to care.
I like to talk.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
Always sets me to...
In case you haven't noticed, so if there's no one about, you might have to come back.
Got to earn my coin while I can, I suppose.
I find myself drawn to quiet. Seems naught ever goes right.
Even I know how to shut the trap.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Needs my help.
I've little enough gold to spend as full as culture.
So, I confess, I thought you might not. Well, did you find what you... Thank you. All that remains is to... I've no other tasks for you, unless you intend to see this through. You're a curious... Is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain... Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm.
At last. It feels like an age has... What is this? Who are you?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice. Wilhelmina. But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
How nice we've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound. We can't leave the way we came.
What am I to do?
Last night's patron was a delight. Off to market I go.
I just grateful like life.
I think 'twould be best for us to make our... Should we both make it out of this until then?
You shall remain here.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off. So many happy voices carried on the wind.
I suppose I ought to get used to this. In the end, 'twas all for naught.
Help! This can't be how it ends.
Some loathsome patrons in
It wouldn't have amounted to much anyway.
There's no hope left, is there?
It's a thankless job, this.
I'd rather not fall still if I can avoid it.
I must have let it see my knees knocking. You have no right.
Or to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
That's quite enough.
So they won't soon forget.
Heavens.
Place to soothe the spirit.
I've no time for you.
I like to come here.
But not without its charms.
I must say, this doesn't sit well with me at all. There's no confound where'er I turn.
Why is it always me?
Tis in Fate's hands now.
This is nothing you...
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose. 'Twould seem the residents of the palace have I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a shrewd as a den of I truly cannot thank you enough. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams.
But no right.
The sky always... Last night's patron was a delight.
Wonder if anyone else shares my sorrow.
Hey, Hapog. The sky always puts me in a better
I'm just grateful I get to live.
Let me think on this a moment.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
I've little enough gold to spend as tis.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Best head to before it's... Wonder if anyone else shares my sorrows.
Much going on.
Perhaps I'll go on an adventure of my own.
I'm just grateful I get to live.
I'd be without this work.
Heavens, Fend!
There's no shame in living life.
No one will disturb me here.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today. A lonely place.
This is beyond the pale!
Happiness is full
Panic!
I've had it up to here with you. Just my luck. I'll not leave that lying down.
Let me think on this a moment.
What a fool I was to think I could survive.
I've never heard.
Stand strong!
I can't stop shaking.
There is no hope left. I shall come at once, Arisen.
Suppose things can't always go my way.
This is where I came when life gets
This is it. This is where I fall.
How cruel.
This is more than Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen. Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment. Indeed, you are correct. I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Batal. Perhaps he could restore the Regalia sword. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment. That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
This looks as good a place as any.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Oh, I've got my shit, there's work for me out there. You think what? But why? Give it a try, I suppose. I'll do my best not to... Oh, and thank you, cuz.
You're worrying. You are living, I say. No sense travelling when I'm happiest here. They're all
Well met.
I just told half as many lies as my parents.
Welcome. And well met. Look as long as you please. Always a pleasure.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance? 'Twas hardly a loss, if one considers the value of what we have gained.
Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service. Do come again. Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer X. Do come again.
Thrilling life.
I feel more welcome here. Living hard, but
In relation to that, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
"'Tis a hobgoblin! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Quickly now! Our master beckons!
Of course.
Profitable endeavor. see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. Seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not leave directly to our advantage? By your leave. Look out, citizens! We're under attack! Well done. Well done, Master. You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one. What? Oh! 'Twas but a trick of the light. Never have too many materials. I will be your shield. Grant your weapon a magical boon. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Go again. If battle cannot be avoided, it is fight or die. Understood.
Of course, Master. I shall look after it for you. You need only search my pack when you wish to reclaim it. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. We're almost upon Bakbatol.
'Tis too early to relax yet. Our adventure continues till we're within the city's walls. We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to push?
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. One of us is being drenched!
A flawless execution.
Once more!
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance? You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid. I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Only slimes there! Ice attacks will soon see the smoke out. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
It will be safe in my possession till you decide to reclaim it. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb.
One of my abilities could bridge this gap. Might I be of assistance? Very well. I shall return. How very inspired. I cannot wait to return beyond the rift and inform my own master of this. I will use this opportunity to gather my strength. Are we to remain here? I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Dogma2. Perhaps he could restore the Regalia sword. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Yes, Master.
Would that such tranquility could last. Out of the cave at last.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
Right you are. Hobgoblin! Fire is not its weakness, but its strength. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You've caught the urge's attention, Master. Try to keep it occupied. I shan't squander this opportunity. Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall! You must remain calm, else all will be lost. I will finish this, here and now. And the behemoth will soon topple. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. First and foremost, want not to advance. Prove a much easier target when lying prone. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together as we are. What has stricken you, Arisen? You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. We were very thorough. Whatever secrets this place held ought to be ours now. We seem to have arrived without issue.
But are we safe here?
This looks as good a place as...
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent.
I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Dogma2. Perhaps he could restore the regalia sword? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Interested in my wares? Yeah, I best tend to business.
And my back starts acting.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morn.
My services don't... Come, cheap mind. Come again when you've more...
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be... selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
If 'tis a blacksmith, oh ho! 'Tis a regalia. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, well, why?
That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now? That went rather
Beg pardon, sir. You'll have to forgive him. Though,
Enough, cheek!
Of course you can. Psst. Hang about. 'Twas better than monsters. Listen, should you succeed now, true to it, so you'll want to cast... Oh, suppose you'll be... You're back! Have you any glimmer call for me? Look it all! Rocker!
'Tisn't the forge what needs... I've no use for I'll not hear another word about that rust...
Oh, my apologies for putting you to... Way I see it. If old Brocker's the only smith with the skill to see... I'm grateful for your trust. May I... But I'll see it done all. Mark me.
Sir Sarah is apprenticed to the legendary dwarven blacksmith. There's no doubt in my mind that she will succeed.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall we go and speak with this oracle? Master. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
But be sure to buy all.
You'll have to excuse me.
Oh, well met. I barely make enough to put bread on. Thank you for your patronage.
Fancy a spot of color.
Hear this, and what did I find but then, as I boasted of my finds at the tavern, a man I threw out a price. Figured I'd see where seems the shards of treasures that...
Might look easy.
Unexpected, they're so well in.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. Monsters and bandits.
I fear I'll make...
Beg pardon, sir. You're not? Oh, this letter must read. I've heard tell he's stationed on volcanic. It would seem another route lies to the south, but you seem the capable. Pray aid me in this matter.
We ought to see this to its destination.
Carilm, kemen rostindume morvea curwir. You're no elf. Halan lome meltol. I am called Darren. My brother taught me to speak. I learned the words, but others of your kind have come here. Oh, but I cannot stay. Of late, the Albahar...
Let me get that.
Avahum. My duty, the Arborheart. She is nature's very We have always lived in harm, yet, day by a special kind, called Gwifent. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and now, do you know of this substance, if you find any?
You can always depend on me to translate for you, Master. Gwifentia is the Elvish word for scale.
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder?
Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the
If you see him on your...
So, Gwifentia is the Elvish word for scale cinder. I suppose we ought to pay a visit to a Batali blacksmith next. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Ilmen.
Findamun. Jarmen Ransor. Findamun.
Menel, Berling,
Ilmen Arenfan.
Aleria elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine. In fair ave. Sinde fir areng. Ayu, fanamo ne metana.
Ilmen.
Nun lia tilmo. Ronde Minotaur. Nun lia tilmo.
I'm not sure what time it is.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Then I shall remain by your side.
I'm grateful for your mayhap not soon.
I'm not into it. Can't put a price. Don't bring trouble.
Got to press on. There's much needs doing.
Oh! Good heavens.
My feet.
You look at my web. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I'm done for!
Whoa.
Polished it this morning.
One can never be too careful.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Time to
Go
get to work.
on, have a look.
Tranquil places such as this. Shall we get some rest then? All I've learned, I shall turn... Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Well met.
Rightly so.
A customer, then. That changes things.
I think I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
I've never seen this. Hi there, Arisen. The blades make, if I only knew how to...
What are you jabbering about?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a... Honestly, girl.
Sorry, Brocker. But if these patterns were... If you've not heard the term, 'tis hardly e'er used. Brocker's explained the process.
It seems to take a rather...
Knowing that the pattern's on the... Suppose I'll sleep on it. May I...
How could that whelp... but it's what she... How could that... but it's what she does next. A customer, then. That changes things.
I'm in fine fettle today. Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be so
Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate...
We must rest, though the sun... I trust we've all inspected our equipment. Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust? It is uncommonly rare, this. I look forward to informing my own master of its finding when I return beyond the rift.
You're the one who brought that. It's that fool of knowing her. She is the only... Since you're the one who... And bring her back in what... What do you like? Get to the mountain base cave or...
Idleness is a luxury. I can barely afford.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Look as long as you please. Welcome. And well met. Do come again.
Like dreams?
What to do? Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself, well, business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Always a pleasure.
I've little enough gold to see. Bend as 'tis.
Looking for aught in particular?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
'Tis not an item to be squandered.
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
I shan't let them harm you.
Grant your weapon a magical boon.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I shall wait.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done. Strike at the heart while it's exposed. If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal. Really? Now? Fire is not its weakness, but its strength. Let's save our fire magics for another time then. foe. It has a means to control pawns. We cannot afford to fall prey to these attacks.
Understood.
You truly are formidable, Arisen. Have you grown accustomed to the adventure? Air Master, succubi!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength. I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings. Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. I will protect you. At any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. well. I shall return. Here we go again. To arms. Understood. I nearly did what you commands. Splendid. We cannot let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us.
Am I truly so powerless?
Lo, a ballista. It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
Pray, you may call me. I'm afraid I cannot allow you to... Twas most... There you are. What do this, and the author...
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient. Shall we deliver the letter to Sir Barbas in the Agamemnon ruins, Master? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Would that I now had cause to draw steel.
This might be worth a read. Shall we take a closer look?
I must needs have poise.
I'll sleep like a log.
Winches on all sides. If I sleep on my wounds, they have to go away.
First, assess the field, then act accordingly. Can't expect to fare so well every day.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Someone comes to me.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you come the injury I sustained? Though I am grateful for this, I wish to know the identity. The rogue you captured has been questioned.
We have been entrusted with a task.
Who could have... The rogue you captured has been in...
Some of us get complacent, but I train every day.
I'll have an early supper. You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake me the blanket of a... Gosh, I can give you always a pleasure.
Must needs have. Must have taken a wrong.
This place makes my hair stand on end.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this.
I drew the short straw on this watch.
I'm not where I stand. I'd best be heading home. I'll wait for the new equipment.
Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Worrying's giving me an achy back.
Living's hard. The townspeople depend on me.
I'd not linger here, given the choice.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Worrying's giving me an achy back.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation. I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
I've never heard such
My
nonsense.
patience wears thin.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath the blank.
Shall we get some rest then? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. It's always a pleasure. All this worrying. You're no so. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.